Right, so today what we're going to do is look at something a little bit different. You can see here, trying to balance everything at the one time. What I've done here is I've done a basic enough marketing funnel that's going to hopefully help you understand a bit more of how this actually plays into when you're creating your content, building your business in general. So from straight away, you can see here up at the top, I have a marked top of the funnel, we have the middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Now, what tends to happen with a lot of people online and on probably in person, I suppose, with their businesses, is you focus massively on down here. So you end up trying to just push sales, constantly trying to push sales. So you end up turning around, and every single post you do, everything you talk about is all about sales. So in turn, what happens is people come along, they see this, and straight away, when they get pushed with sales too much, they have no interest in it. Maybe the first time they might be curious, and you do it enough times online, especially, more than likely just going to walk away from you completely, ignore you, and think that's all you are, is a glorified salesperson. So what you need to do here is you need to kind of structure this for your own business. So what I want you to do is kind of draw out this funnel yourself. Maybe you might be able to draw it out much better than me. But what we're going to do here is we're going to break it down into obviously these key areas, give you ideas of what can be used for each of these key areas to help obviously create your content. So if we kind of bring this over a bit more, and hopefully, as I said, I can get everything on screen here. Um, what you want to be doing over here, you see it, social media, the key aspect here is to build trust. So with this, your focus is obviously on building trust with your audience. So with that in mind, you create content, you create guides, you create educational content that's going to really leverage that whole side of building trust. So examples, obviously, short YouTube videos, reels, TikToks, explaining simple concepts, what is marketing, what is about your business. Again, you just tie it into what your actual business is all about. You can go with obviously memes and stuff like that, could potentially help to get a bit of awareness around your business. Again, you can offer free lead magnets. Lead magnets are going to help obviously to get people, give them a taste of what you do and what you're offering. So if we tie this into the health and fitness industry, an example here could be creating videos, creating reels that talk about specific problems people have. Maybe they're not doing certain exercises right, and all you're doing is giving a little bit of information on it to help them along the way. Now, the next stage of the funnel, and hopefully you'll start to see this entire picture come out there properly. So, with the middle of the funnel, what you want to focus then on is showing proof. And the key thing here is you've captured the audience up here, up in the trust section. Now we bring them down here, so they're into this next stage, into the middle of the funnel, and this is where you want to bring show proof, credibility, is your business right, and the whole lot. So this is where you could potentially bring in testimonials, case studies, breakdowns or results of past clients that you've had maybe working with you, and again they're going to go into more detail, and it's going to lead to this one here, which is building credibility. Once we build up credibility, it's going to be much easier to get them into this next stage. But examples of this could be like, as I said, testimonials. You could do webinars, you could workshops, email sequences obviously can help in here to build up credibility. You could be giving them information on different things in it. And from there, we get them into the next section, which is finally to the sales. So this is pretty much where you want them to start actually deciding, making a decision. Now this can be enforced more by offering potentially like 15-minute calls, 50-minute in the fitness industry, obviously a session just to kind of get you an idea where you are. You could have limited time offers, again direct calls. But the key here is now you've gone from a point of view is you've built up trust up at the top, you've built up credibility here in the middle, and you're finally in this section, the bottom of the funnel, where now you're going to actually push your offer. So this is where you give them your offer. Obviously, with everything that has been stacked on top of it, there's a higher chance of actually getting them to convert into some sort of sales. Now, ideally, what happens then is you need to keep them engaged, and what you want to do is you keep them coming back into this with different potential offers over time, and overall just building that relationship with them. But now, hopefully, this kind of helps you understand a bit more about the marketing funnel. The keys areas are, don't just focus on looking to sell straight away. That's one of the worst things you can do. Focus on this, build up trust, build up credibility, and then get them to make a decision down here. So as I said, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this kind of helps you. Sorry for the kind of balancing act I was doing here, but again, I just thought the only way to kind of showcase this is to actually show it like this and not just on a general image, I suppose. And yeah, look, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.